bought my girlfriend an engagement ring today. That's what I did. Thank you. I appreciate it. She definitely knows it's coming because I used her credit card, honestly. But, you know, there's nothing that keeps people together more than debt, in my opinion. I'm happy, though. I really am. You know, I'm in my 30s. It's like, how many more DMs could I slide into, you know? After a while, they stop being girls' DMs. They become women's DMs real fucking quick. You know how hard it is to respond to an Instagram story of her pushing her kid down a slide? You know, just like, hey, me next. Yeah, I know where that park is. I'll be there in 15 minutes. No way! And I'm too broke. I can't handle it, man. Especially being in New York City, it's the worst, right? Like, you know those moments on a first date where you're like, ooh, I wonder if we're gonna split the check? It's like, no, you definitely have to pay. They never took me seriously. They always thought I was being like cute and flirty, like, ew, what happens if I don't pay? We're gonna get in trouble. So, I suggest you figure it out. And it's true, I'm fucking, it's done, you know? It's getting too poor, right? Like, I listen to Spotify, but I don't pay for the premium. Yeah, I gotta listen to the ads. And every time I hear an ad, I was like, why are you advertising your products to me? I can't even pay for Spotify. You know, I can't pay $10.99 a month. And they're like, are you ready to lease a Toyota? It's like, no, I can't even play a full J. Cole album, all right? I do feel lucky, though. My girl's the shit, you know? She really is. I never saw a good relationship, so I was anxious about even making this move, you know? It's true. My parents got divorced. Everyone I know is divorced. They're miserable. You know, my parents got divorced when I was like 4 because my dad was abusive and a drug addict. And it's only funny to me because he's still got weekend custody. You know, just a judge in Nassau. What is this, cocaine distribution? Abuse? Jesus, this guy's not fit to raise a kid on a weekday. That's Friday, Saturday parenting. And my dad was a psychopath, too. One weekend, he picked me up. We spent the whole weekend following my mom. It's true. I didn't have the heart to tell her when I walked in the door. She's like, what'd you and Daddy do? Same as you, actually. Daddy said get your left taillight fixed, all right? I don't know. I don't believe in justice. I really don't. Especially in New York City, you know? Do you see the police chief who got caught exchanging sexual favors from his employees for overtime? Yeah, not even a promotion. Straight up, suck my dick and you could work the Thanksgiving Day parade. Overtime? I thought you sucked dick to get out of it. That's like having sex with your teacher and getting extra homework. I couldn't believe it. And the biggest sin was that the money she got for it went through her regular paycheck. Could you imagine giving your boss head and the money you get for it is taxed? Right? Giving head on the books. It went through state and federal. Union dues, you know? It went to our school system. That's what her blowjob money did. It's hard. I couldn't trust the police after a while, you know? Once they recruited all my friends from high school. That was it. My friend's like, hey man, I may be a cop, but I'm still the same guy. Like, well, that's what we're all worried about. He's like, I'm the first one at every murder scene. Great, you shouldn't be there before the victim, but I understand. I don't know. It's hard. It really is. I'm just trying to get my shit together. Just for the sake of my girl, you know? Finally went to therapy. That took forever. Yeah. Insurance company was just like, yeah, we only cover dental. Exactly. You know, miserable as been walking around with gorgeous teeth and no reason to smile. I eventually found a spot that took me in, but they made me fill out a questionnaire before they scheduled me with a therapist to see if I qualified. Like, just fucking help. You know, one of the first questions they asked me was, are you suicidal? And I'm not, but I checked yes. Because I want an appointment. Right? Because they're not asking, are you suicidal? They're asking, can this wait? Right? And the next question under it was, how often do you feel suicidal? Yeah, so I wrote all the days I was available. I'm like, yeah, every Friday and Monday, between 5 and 9. I talked to the therapist the first day, and she's like, what kind of person lies about wanting to commit suicide? I'm like, well, good thing we're here, you know? Maybe we can figure that out, right? What kind of doctor doesn't take fucking Aetna, okay? How about that? I don't know. I feel like I'm burnt out, you know? So many forms of communication just blasting my face. It sucks. Did you see they found a way that you can communicate through your dreams? I know, it's like, can't I just get some time to myself? All right? I can hear my fiance already, like, why don't you want to dream with me? It's just, I'm dreaming with the boys, all right? I told you we're riding dinosaurs tonight. I don't know. I'm trying to get off my phone. It sucks. I just have stories burned in my brain that don't assist me in anything. You know? You know, it's like I have books all in my apartment. I haven't read a single one. I forgot. I don't even know what the title is at this point. It's true. But you guys remember this? I think about like daily. You guys remember the baby holding the IUD that didn't stop that pregnant? So as you don't know, this woman had an IUD. It didn't work. She gave birth to a baby boy, and then she put the IUD in the baby's hand, took a picture, and put it on her Instagram. Yeah, I thought he came out with it, truthfully, you know? All right, just like, nice try, bitch. I was like, wow, that baby's badass. That's the type of baby you take a Plan B, 9 months later, it's coming out like... Why don't you wish me happy birthday? And I'm pro-choice. I really am. I really, really am. Really, really am. Always have been. That was the easiest yes ever. It's true. I think you have to be careful. That's the only thing I feel like not many people focus on. Like, I shouldn't fuck it. I had a relative of mine who gave birth to a baby that she didn't know she was pregnant with. I know, hilarious. The fetus went under the lungs, developed in the ribcage, and didn't show any signs she was carrying throughout the entire pregnancy, swear to Christ. Yeah. But I know for a fact that she had 3 abortions prior to this baby, so I think her kids are evolving. Right? They're climbing up the ribcage like, good luck getting me up here, asshole. I so ain't did to my brother, scumbag. In her chest, 3 more weeks that would have came out of her mouth, all right? It's true. My girlfriend's a nurse. She sees it all the time. She really does. I do love her being a nurse, too. I really do. You know? It's nice. Yeah, give it up for nurses. I really, really wish she didn't tell me about her day, though, you know? She just texts me in inconvenient times. I don't know how to respond. Every time she says something, it's horrific. What do you say? You know? 3 nights ago, I'm just about to text her. She just goes, a 4-year-old was stabbed 3 times by his grandmother. What do I'm just like, damn. Do we have any taco shells left anywhere? They're in the cabinet. We don't know if he's gonna make it through the night. The cabinet above the microwave? She's an angel, though. She really is. I got my shit together because of her. I really did. I quit drinking. I quit smoking. I quit masturbating to porn. That's right. Just watch it now. I feel like porn has ruined an entire generation of men. I really feel that way. And I'm sure women feel the same way as I do, you know? That's where most dudes learn how to have sex, but let's be honest, guys. We didn't watch the whole video. Right? We kind of just skip to the part in porn that matters to us. Right? Ladies pay the price. Because you're fucking guys, you just fuck like this, fucking quick and fast, you know? Because That's what the guy looks like when you fast forward. If you're selfish with porn, you're not learning anything. I mean, for years, I would just watch girls blow guys, and now all I know how to do is give the perfect blowjob. I really know how to please a man. I'm teaching my girl now. I'm like, relax the throat, breathe through the nose. What do we even... I'll defend. That being said, I think I really believe vibrators are ruining women, too. I don't think it's helping. Ooh. No one likes that, huh? Every girl I've ever dated felt that way. I don't know, just... That's a machine you're taking to your body. Just... You think that's good for the body? And then when we fuck and you don't come, you blame us? Oh, he can't find the clit. It's like, no, you sanded it down. Every time I go down on my girl, I'm like, she's like, how do I taste? Fucking like sawdust, actually. Guys, you've been great. Give it up for your host. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.